Hey guys, we're back on the game. So we're just gonna continue, yeah.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
No, you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard. Nah. I'm skipping. Now what? Oh man, we're really just restarting. Finally continue to the cabin. I'm just do that.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat,
and
she
do everything
will... We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess.
And we really have restarted.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Just see to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale. The blade is your implement.
We ain't gonna take the blade. We're just gonna go.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase. Her voice soft.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Yeah. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. It's crazy. I'm here to save you.
How many times
Princess.
do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
Meh.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock
Hola.
eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi.
Okay,
I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
She's gonna gnaw off her arm or something again. See what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Yeah, I heard it before.
No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
Sorry, princess. I'm gonna go check upstairs. There's the key. Do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Maybe. You got a rock somewhere?
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the
Yeah, we're doing
suggestion
this
with
again.
almost complete nonchalance.
Oh boy.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Yada yada yada.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely
Okay,
hesitates
we're gonna
before
skip
raising
this.
her
Now let's get out of here.
Yep, that was gross. We're back. Come on. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
This
What are you
narrator is
doing?
an asshole, bro. Do I warn her? I don't know if we want to go down this rabbit hole. You know, I've done everything but slay her. I'm gonna do it.
Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end. You bring the blade down to strike at the princess's heart. But she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside. Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time?
Oh gosh.
I don't know what's come over you, but if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
Damn, she was so sweet a minute ago.
She
Oh my
pounces
God.
on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. But you have a weapon. You raise
Damn,
the blade,
she's an animal.
digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease. You collapse to the floor,
Jeez.
your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world. It can't just end like this. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over.
Damn, narrator, you just gonna give up?
Everything goes dark.
And you die!
You die.
God damn it. Chapter 2. The Witch.
You're on a path
In the woods, and the end.
You're here to...
Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Oh, hero?
Brilliant. We need to keep our
Voice
cards
of
close
the
to our chest, and I'm
opportunist.
not sure we can trust him.
Huh.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
I'm just gonna turn around and leave.
Well, you're the boss. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Absolutely not. Okay, fine. You want blah, blah. No. Okay, fine. I'll go. Lie. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange.
Aw,
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
dumb.
How convenient.
Boo.
Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved.
Boo. Lame. Turn around and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Nah, not my problem. I'm out of here.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting fuzzy.
Oh, damn. Well, that was a quick ending.
What's going on? Where are we? I like it. Seems like it's got great acoustics.
The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. If you find yourself in the wrong quiet once again, memories return. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulance? I don't say that. Pulse louder as something other comes close. You already know what dwells in the empty space. It says, the hands! Feelers probe across the fabric of reality, exterminates, find your consciousness, and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Confusion. Why are you here? I am unfinished. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. The vessel is full of you. It is useless to use. Wait, it's useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. Wagging finger. There is only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am your only salvation. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess. Dunno.
You're on a path. And you're here.
The world. Wait, the end of the world? What are you talking about? I'm just gonna go to the cabin. This time, I'm just gonna straight up kill her. I don't even care no more.
You'll
I
find
tried.
the princess. A warning. She will. We're not gonna ignore.
Yeah. Proceed.
The blade.
Take the
You
blade.
take the blade from the table.
Into the basement. I'm gonna try to kill her as fast as I can, honestly.
The door to the pub.
Who's there?
Fuck
She
you,
said, "Don't let it."
Princess. Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the. She's so cold. Focus on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What? No way. Why would you even think that? Yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. No.
Then drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to
Nuh-uh.
building trust with her. Don't you
Oh,
dare.
man.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after.
I'm tighten my grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You're the one in the chain. You know what? I should be scared. You did literally rip off your own arm before. And your
You
head.
step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Oh, I will.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk find.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure I'm not unarmed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the knife. Slay the princess. Let's go.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Damn, bro.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Bro, I can't do anything. I can't even slay her if I
It feels
tried.
like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurt!
I really did.
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again.
Bro,
and
I
her
can never
fists
kill her.
Connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Give up, finish the job, flee, and lock her in the basement. Finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other.
Damn.
Both.
Damn it, I didn't mean to do that. You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out here either.
Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
I know, damn, she's a tank, dude.
Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The
That
two
just
of you
doesn't
clash
matter.
for the final
Hey!
time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh,
Yep.
The
Finally,
two of you
dude.
fall
Finally.
to the floor.
this was fun.
Drop dead, bitch.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
Excuse me?
But you don't have time to worry over.
Damn it. Ah. But you don't have time to worry about over such things. Everything goes dark. And you die! Chapter 2. The Adversary.
You're on a
Interesting
path.
path in the
You're here.
woods. But I died. What am I doing
I can
here?
assure you that you're not. If he doesn't remember what, you know I can hear you, right? That's fine.
Voice
It
of the
doesn't matter if he
stubborn.
can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
Hell yeah.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth. No, it really did happen. We're just gonna proceed.
A warning.
Before
She
you go
won't
any
lie.
further-
Are you sure about that?
Ah, damn it, I missed one.
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her.
Yeah.
Ever. Are we clear? Crystal. Let's just get on with it already.
Proceed to the cabin.
The cabin is
Ooh.
tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade
Hey,
perched
turn
on
off
its
fan.
edge.
I'm back. Alright.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
This mirror keeps popping up, though.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Dang,
I hope
got
you know how
pranked
ridiculous-
again. Part 3.
But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Oh yeah. Let's go, stubborn. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar.
Died too many times.
It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Enter the basement. Man, everything's like made of stone over here.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Excuse me?
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my kind of princess. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend
Oh
the
my
final
God.
step, the form of the princess comes into view.
Is she a demon
A
now?
large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
Dude, okay. I may have made a mistake. I feel like I'm gonna get my ass whooped.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Mommy? You look different. I hope you heard all of Mr. Narrator. There's a lot of times different. So you do remember me. I'm actually here to free you. I think that's gonna work. I'm not saying I'm here to fight, but I think it's two of us in the pack. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do. Slay the princess. I don't know what happened since the last time. I'm gonna ask her why she looks so different.
You look exactly the same.
All right, fine. I believe you. What? What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life
She
isn't a
looks like
fluke.
she's gonna
And
rip
beyond
me in
that,
half.
you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember. Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Just because it bothers you, I'm gonna take it. Blah, 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 blah. He got me. Pretty much everything he said is true. Remain silent. Oh, yeah. Nah, I don't know why I even lie.
You're joking, right? I'm just going to pretend that you're joking. Yeah, you better be joking. We can't win unless you take this seriously.
So you do. I'm actually here to free you. Should I just attack? I don't know what happened to you the last time. Like a giant demon lady. Bye. I'm out of here.
You've got another thing coming if you think you can just turn around and leave.
I'm out of here, ho.
As you step towards the stairs, you hear the heavy creak of straining metal. And then a snap.
Oh no.
She's loose. You have to make a decision, and you have to make it fast.
Dude, I'm dead. I don't know what you want. Okay, team. What are we thinking? Turn around and fight her head on. Dodge to the side and counterattack. Run like hell. Just die. Just die. I'm running like hell.
You do your best to scramble up the stairs before the princess can reach you. You coward!
Shut up, Stefan.
You practically feel her steamy breath on the back of your neck, but you manage, just barely, to throw yourself over the threshold and slam the heavy stone doors behind you. You're safe, if only for a moment.
Do you think this door is enough to hold me? You're not getting out of this. I don't care how many things I have to break. I'm getting the fight I want.
The entire cabin shakes as the princess throws herself against the basement door. It's huge and made of stone. We're fine.
It's made of stone.
Of course we are.
She just ripped
Any
metal,
second now
dude.
she's gonna break through that entryway. And we're finally going to get to do what we came here to do.
Damn, bro.
Impact shakes the cabin, a massive gash splitting its way up the stone doors.
Oh, it's over.
The doors explode
no.
outwards, shards of
Damn,
stone
she is huge.
clattering against the
She's
walls
ginormous.
as the princess emerges from the basement.
Stop running.
Shit.
We're doomed.
You can say that again.
In a fit of violence,
Oh
the
my
princess
God.
explodes across the room and closes the gap between you. You do your best to defend yourself from her onslaught, but you're sorely outmatched. For every wound you inflict on her, she inflicts 2 on you until, finally, you're no longer able to so much as stand. Your body is giving out.
She looks crazy right now.
Giving out? No, nobody's giving out. We're just getting started. Don't be delusional, it's over. You fall to your knees.
Is that it? You're supposed to be tougher than this. Come on, get up. Keep fighting me.
No, this isn't right. Listen to me. Listen to her. We can do this. We can't.
Come on, we can. Oh,
Why
shit.
won't you get up?
She kicks you in
Oh,
the
dude,
chest.
she's kicking me hard.
Splinters from your shattered ribs
I'm sorry,
stabbing
Mommy.
into your heart and lungs. Your vision starts to swim. Finally, her face, twisted into an expression of disappointment and fury,
I
fades.
need uppies right now, bro.
Everything goes dark,
God damn it.
and you die.
And you die. Chapter 3, The Eye of the Needle. Alright.
You're on a path
Oh.
in the wood. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there. Fear is good. Fear
Voice
keeps us
the
alive.
haunted.
We died because you didn't have enough of it. So what? You'd have us cower in a corner?
So it's stubborn and
No.
the other guy,
but
haunted.
That place suits her better than it
Or
suits
voice
us.
of the hunted, yeah,
She's
not
big.
haunted. Stupid
We
me.
can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive. Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included. Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met. It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin, see this through. It's good to know that at least one of you is
I'm
still
scared to see what she
capable of
looks like.
reason. We may have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't trust you.
We haven't talked enough about how different this place is. I wouldn't even call these the woods. It's like your influence has poured out into the world. What if I don't agree with the plan? What if I'd rather do something else? I'm done with this. Bye. No matter what happens, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well go see it through. Sure.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament. No last advice for us? No words of warning? What I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind. I don't know, screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis. Catharsis is for when we're finished. For now, we need you to hold it out in front of us, something to chase.
Man. Siege of the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight, more of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press
I'm
forward.
about to get ripped to shreds. I
The
don't
only
know what's
furniture of
happening.
note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay, maybe we can reason. We're gonna go that route.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. See? We have even less space than before. We need space or she'll kill us. And the only space is out there. Take it!
Approach the mirror, take the blade. There's no way forward. There's a mirror at the end of the room.
Maybe it'll go away again. For something to go away, it would have to be there to begin with. Let me assure you, there's no mirror here. The only thing at the end of the room is the door to the basement.
Obviously,
No
that's not
use
true.
arguing. Mirror or not, we need to be there. The why we pick doesn't matter. I agree with the freak. Let's get a move on already. The worst comes to worst, we can smash it.
I'm gonna approach the
We can
mirror.
try to survive without our steel claw, but you've marked us as easy prey.
We can
Step
try to
forward and
reason.
approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it, as if you don't see it. You're rather committed to the bit, aren't you?
There's no bit.
The door's right there. It's right in front of you.
Dude, you obviously know we've never met, or like we come from somewhere else, so why not even believe this?
This really is just like last time. It smells of nothing, yet it's still there.
Smash it, wipe the
You
mirror
reach
clean.
forward and drag
God
your
damn it.
hand across the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the floor as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised? It was in our way, and now it's not. That's all that matters.
Alright.
Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face. There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom,
Oh man.
but it will require careful effort. The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, bold and fierce and impatient,
Oh, man.
echoes from the chamber below.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
She really wants to fight.
Go to her.
Damn, maybe I should have brought
Rile
that
her
blade.
up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Are you sure you still want to fight?
Dead certain. Everything inside of me screams for it.
Damn.
We need to get closer. She needs to see us to give chase.
Continue to the basement landing.
You've nowhere to go but down.
Oh, dude,
You
it's
start
over.
the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you. Remember every crack and crevice.
Damn it! Remember every crack and crevice. You need to be faster than you need to be faster than her.
You
Oh
turn
my
to
god,
face
she
what
really
lies
is
at the end of
like
the narrow
demon
tunnel.
lady right now.
The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness.
Dude, look at those thighs. God damn.
Her face droops.
There you are. But this time you don't even have that little knife. Do you think this is a joke?
She looks disgusted.
Do you need me to break those fragile bones again to remind you how serious this is?
She's bubbling, hot with rage. We can't get close if we want to live. But we'll be able to draw her out of here. She's hungry for us. I know I said this earlier, but I really have to stress how thin of a razor's edge you're on right now. We know the only way out is through the eye of the needle.
Ah.
And we're going to win.
You sure about that, dude? She's like 8 feet tall.
We'll need the steel claw. Grab it as we leave.
She's gonna climb back
Desire
out.
in her eyes, the
Oh
princess
my God.
rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap. Run.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna be able to outrun this thing. All right, there we go.
Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance.
Oh
As
my
you near the
god.
top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
Good.
She's crazy.
You reach the ledge
Oh,
and
the
hoist
door.
yourself up into the tunnel. The cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same?
Steel claw, now.
It's too late. Run for the door. Take the blade. You know, if I'm gonna get crushed, I might as well get crushed with some dignity.
You continue towards the door, vulnerable and unarmed.
Get me out of here.
I can't let this happen. I can't let her leave with you. And what are you gonna do to stop that? I don't know. You try the door and oh, what a relief. It's stuck. Bash it open. Please. You can't.
I think you forgot something.
You feel the burning pain of something long and sharp driving through your back. It slices its way into your organs until finally it exits out the other side.
She threw it
sticking
so
into the
hard it
wood of
went
the door with
through
an
me.
echoing thunk.
That's
Killed
it.
us with our own weapon.
Damn. She
Great.
grabbed it.
We needed to take it. We're not dead yet. It's not over till we can't get up again.
Coward. All of this is so wrong. This isn't how things are supposed to be. This is so cold and disappointing.
Your body pinned to the door.
Oh, boy.
You crane your neck to see her final approach. She is enveloped in complete lethality, and there is nothing you can do to stop her. I really didn't want it to have to end like this, but your death in here is better than her freedom. See you all next time.
Take her away. Thanks, hands. Take her away, hands. But next time doesn't come, nor will it ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory return.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again.
Too late, man.
Why is it here? Why now?
Of course she's scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's gonna be okay. Just trust me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. Death. Real death. Screw that. This can't be the end. It just can't.
See you guys. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. silence as you reach forward, they're gone again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You groan. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her. Hey, bitch.
When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified. What if you had decided to let me wither?
Nah.
But your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am complete. Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much has changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Yeah, riddles. Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
Damn.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed, but in this moment, all I want is to know myself.
You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can't I do not the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met, thank you. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why? What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. Do not worry. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Alright. What else is there? I'm ready to go back, attack the entity, destroy your body. What does that even mean? I'm not gonna do that though. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build upon. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
Alright.
I will transcend in due time, and there is no way forward but to contribute to my awakening.
Alright. I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them.
There is a hurt that dwells in them, but they are not me. They are thoughts and perspectives. They are feelings that inform my being. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I cannot be as I was before. There are new spaces that I must fill.
So you don't have any preferences on how you like to change and grow? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one remembers a spark lost in time, and she would stop at nothing to reclaim it. She will make for a burning heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally remembered what she thought she'd lost.
Alright. I'm ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die! Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Woo!
You're on a path in the woods,
Oh my god.
and at the end of that path is a You're
Yes,
here.
skip. Just go.
You make your way up a wall. She will. We're not going to ignore him.
Uh-huh. Proceed to the gap. Alright. We...
The interior of the camp, the blade.
Really don't know what to do. Enter the basement, or take the blade and enter the basement. Okay, I have an idea.
You take
We're
the
gonna take
blade
it.
from the table. It'd be rather difficult to.
Into the basement. This time we're gonna talk.
The door to her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Let's try to work with her. Hey, I think I'm here to continue downstairs.
Good.
We're not gonna
You're
do
still
anything
listening
stupid.
to reason.
Alright.
You walk down the stairs. She's so
Coldly
focused on the
beautiful,
task
mhm.
at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What? No way, why do you think that? Yeah, you caught me. I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Alright, I'll listen.
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Dropped it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you.
See? We can work.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward. How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
You're apparently supposed to end the world. I know what I've been told. Whether or not I believe it is an entirely different matter. No, remain silent. You're apparently supposed to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm
question.
supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Deflect. What are you gonna do if I let you out of here? I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm not sure. In other words, it's keeping a secret from you. Yeah. No, if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them.
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully
Try to
soon.
work with this.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
Alright, little mean, that's fine, that's fine. So I have a few more questions before I decide what to do. Actually, I changed my mind, I don't trust you. Alright, I'll see what I can do.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful.
We've been
locked
through
the
this. I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around up there somewhere. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break it free. Maybe.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs. Is
Click.
someone else here?
Hey, let me out of here. Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You're here to slay the prince.
Hey, let me out of here.
And pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess.
Yes. Return to the bottom of the
You
stairs.
make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
Alright.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too. The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Damn.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess. Okay. I'll be back.
From her
And
bindings,
we're
the
back.
princess turns to face you.
Still a little
her
gruesome,
fierce
but it's
gaze
better.
meeting your eye.
Basically, nothing's changed.
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even
hand,
bothered
but
by
whatever.
it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. As the wait.
No.
Watch.
No. Screw you.
Stop.
I thought.
Your body.
What? What? Resist? What? I can't resist. Damn it. Ugh, we're gonna have to slay her. I'm sorry.
Thank you. You swing your arm towards her throat, the blade singing through the air. But she's ready for it.
Oh
She
my
grabs your arm, her grip like a stone vice. You drop the
Oh
blade.
my god, what?
Pathetically.
She just broke my arm.
She lets go, and faster than you can react, rears back and hits you with a bone-shattering haymaker. There's a ringing in your ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against bone where she fractured your jaw, but your body isn't allowing you to feel much right now, adrenaline coursing through your system and numbing your nerves. You fall to your knees. You're barely able to bring your trembling arms up to defend yourself before she hits you again. Every
Oh,
blow
damn.
is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood
She's kicking my
somewhere
ass, dude.
inside of you.
You poor Aang. I'll go ahead and put you out of your misery.
She places a
Oh.
confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground.
That's brutal.
Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess. It can't just end like this, right?
Yep.
I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark,
And you die.
and you die.
Shit. Chapter 2. The Tower.
You're on a path,
In the
and you're
woods.
here to slay her.
Wait, hasn't this already reviewed me? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? She's gonna kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. What does it matter what he knows?
Voice of the
There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again. She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? We've already done that, so we're just good to proceed.
A warning.
If we go
Before
any
you
further.
she will lie, we might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a
Shut up.
pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone.
Yes, we know.
Yourself included. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her, and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Proceed to the cabin.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
Man, he just gives up. He really is broken.
The
Oh
interior
my.
of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble
Damn, it's
exterior would
huge now.
suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
We'll take it.
Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
Jesus, man. Shut up. He didn't say anything about the mirror on the
That's
wall,
because
dude.
there isn't a mirror.
Come on.
There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Just admit it,
There's
dude.
definitely a mirror.
I'm gonna keep going into this mirror every time.
There isn't. Who cares if there's a mirror? We're all going to die anyway. And I'm sure that if we looked in there, we'd just see something sad and miserable looking back at us.
Jeez, dude.
We don't need any reminders of what we are. It would only make things worse.
Really morbid, dude.
For the last time, you're not going to die unless you let it happen. And luckily for you, there isn't a mirror, so no one needs to worry about confronting a grisly visage any time in the near future. Though, for what it's worth, if there were a mirror, I'm sure that you wouldn't find anything sad or miserable in it looking back at you. You probably look perfectly normal.
Alright, thanks, narrator.
Probably. Do you not know what we look like? He knows. He just doesn't have the heart to tell us.
That's true. I don't care about whether I'm being lied to if there's a mirror. I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome. If there's a mirror. It doesn't matter if there's a mirror. I'm gonna look at this
As
mirror.
do I. And yeah, there is. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do?
I don't know, you tell me,
waste
man.
time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
What's wrong with preening? I want to see how good I look. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I
Damn
hope you
it.
know how ridiculous you look right now. We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
I will not take the blade.
No blade this time. Yeah. Maybe she'll be more receptive if we're unarmed.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Blade, no blade.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. The door to the basement
Whoa.
creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. This is actually kind of nice.
Sweet. He's warming up.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice
You didn't hear
rolls
that.
up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Oh my gosh. What is she gonna look like? Alright, hold up.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
She sounds completely different.
You shouldn't have come down here unarmed. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
Just let him be, bro.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Continue down the stairs. Or like spiral. Like apparently these steps
Making
are
your
huge.
way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you,
Oh my
almost
gosh.
glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed
She's-
by a stained glass window.
She's literally
Her
floating.
long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
Oh my god, dude, she's ascended.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
Uh-oh. Mommy.
I see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet. And more than a little disappointing.
Come on.
She's disappointed in us?
Kneel.
Yeah.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs.
I tried to save you. Come on.
I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
Damn it.
It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson. You are the only one who
Kill
can
her,
deal with
don't
her.
kill her. What does it
And
do?
if you don't, well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she? And you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable. Can't you feel it?
Oh, I can feel it.
He's being melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her? Okay. First things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done.
What am I supposed to do? She's like 10 feet tall.
The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. If you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off.
Yeah,
You can't
sure.
win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
What would you have me do? What do you have planned? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whoever you want to be. Yeah.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
Alright. I'm yours to command. Pledge yourself to her. What happened to you after I died? I can't scroll up, there's not a lot. What do you have planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
Interesting. But you're so proud, can you just break the chains yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world. That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at
What do
all.
you care about
It's
story?
not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity.
Yeesh.
The song of you being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world. And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, My will triumphs over yours.
I have a question for you before I decide what happened to you there.
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird. There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Damn. I guess I'm yours to command.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent? All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what
Oh,
you want,
man.
then I guess there's not much else for me to say. No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you
What?
where it doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from me.
What?
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
She talking about the narrator? Can she hear him?
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
Oh no.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine. Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Oh shit.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't even have a weapon. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
And what if I don't want to believe? What happens then? I have to. It's over. My story. Break her chains. Break her chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
Take her hand. What happens now? Oh, thank God the hands took her away. But you do not take her hand, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's just gonna be okay. Just trust me. You've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. I don't want to look at us.
It's the end for you, but not for me. It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is gonna be nice. I'll see you on the other side. It's gonna be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. A mercy.
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. He's withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. Yeesh, man. Oh my god. You're at the cabin. Approach her. Oh my.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. Sorry, I can't
And
say it.
yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence. There is no logic that can bind my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
How can you stand to be a contradiction? Fuck. Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts the other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. No, not really. Seems a little distant as soon as I'm near you. I have no option in the way to matter. Yeah.
How strange of you to ask me then.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for an overwhelming heart. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
You know that at the end of this, once you finish, I'm gonna kill you, right? Do you know what happens in the worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
Jeez, man. Do you still not care what I bring you next? Have you figured out what you want to... Oh my god. I'm sorry. Have you figured out what you'll want when we've finished? Alright.
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
I can stand for a
As easily
contradiction.
as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Sweet, man. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Oh my...
You're on a path,
Oh!
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin, you're here.
Princess. Alright. I am done. So, the next one, I think the next one will beat the game. But until then, I am going to pass out. Alright. I'll see you guys next time. That's about it. Later.